And go.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our summer favorites class. Today, me and Dorota will be talking about our favorite items that we use in the spring and in the summer. So let's start off maybe with, what do I want to start off? Let's start off with insect repellent. So we're going to talk skincare first. So insect repellent, one of my favorite insect repellents. This one is still unopened. I have one that's open somewhere with the old, not a pump, but like a open cap. But this one comes with a pump, and I love it because it's, first of all, DEET-free, no chemicals, and just really, really good stuff, like essential oils, and the base is sesame oil. So just keep in mind, I know some people might be allergic or are allergic to sesame. If that's you, then you can't use this. But if you are okay with sesame, this is a really amazing insect repellent. And it comes as an oil because it has sesame oil inside, so it is oily and it can stain your clothes. So just be really careful when you're applying it. And I will literally take a few pumps into my hand and just put it all over wherever my skin is exposed. I never had an issue putting it on my face, but just tested before, tested it once, but before, just to make sure you're okay with it. What I also like to add to this insect repellent is either or Kunzea or Palo Santo. Okay, so one of these two essential oils, I did a little research on these two, and they're actually really good to keep the ticks away. So I always like to add it to the ready insect repellent. And this one,
would you add both?
I'm sorry?
Would you add both of them?
You can do both. What I usually do is I add about 20 drops of one. So last year I did Palo Santo. I didn't know about Kunzea yet last year. So this year I might try the Kunzea, the 20 drops, or I can do 10 and 10. So I'll see whatever I feel like doing. But both of these are great, to keep those little critters away. So that's what I'm going to do, adding it to here. Also, another option is, especially if insect repellent is out of stock, because probably in the summer it will be out of stock. It always is every summer. And then we create our own insect repellent, and we call it
Happy Camper.
Thank you. Happy Camper. And we do have a recipe in our private group. But if you guys are not in it, let me know. Or if you can't find it, let me know, and I will tag you in that post. It does not include the Kunzea or Palo Santo in the recipe, and so I would add that as well. It does have geranium, citronella, so all those essential oils that are actually in here, you can just create it in your own roller or spray bottle. I know a lot of people swear by purification as well, and what they do is they apply a drop or two of purification, diluted, on the bottom of their feet, and they do that usually in the morning, and then they spend the day out, in the woods or camping or whatever, and they swear by it. They said the bugs stay away from them. So you might try that as well, especially if you have one of the old sets that already came, starter sets that came with the purification in them. And purification is a blend as well of essential oils, and it has citronella, rosemary, lemongrass, tea tree, lavender, and myrtle. So some of those that are already in our insect repellent. Really good stuff. All right, so that is for keeping the bugs away. Let's continue with skincare. I am going to move to a mineral sunscreen. Now I have a 50, SPF 50, and I have an SPF 10. So depending on how much sun our skin is exposed to, I usually normally do SPF 10, but if we really stay out a long time in a very strong sun, like by the water and stuff, I will use the SPF 50. I do not use SPF every day. I do like to get some sun, but if you do try to avoid sun, I highly recommend it. It is mineral, so there is no any yuck in it. And it's water resistant for 80 minutes. So just keep in mind that if you are swimming in the water, or if the kids are swimming in the water, you want to reapply it after about hour and a half, a little less than an hour and a half, in order for it to work. I had some people who applied it like 8 in the morning, and then at 3 p.m. they're like, it's not working. Sorry, I lost you for a second. It's not working. I'm getting burned or something. I'm like, when was the last time you applied it? Oh, 8 in the morning. Yeah, that's not going to work the whole day. So make sure you reapply this SPF. By the way, this is reef safe. So now I know there are certain beaches that do require you to wear a reef safe SPF. Otherwise, they don't allow you to get in the water because it's going to ruin the all the nature that is in the ocean.
Coral reef.
Correct. Coral reef. All right. So that's that. And continuing with skincare, essential oils. Actually, yeah, let's go with essential oils. I have a whole bunch in front of me. Essential oils that are good for our skin. So in the summer, we do tend to get a little bit more tan. Sometimes we don't control how much sun we catch, and we will burn ourselves or our skin. So we really have to take care of our skin in the summer. And one of the good products that Young Living has ready, good products, is Lavaderm. And they have two. They have the cooling mist and they have the after sun spray. So over here, I have a cooling mist. I prefer cooling mist. It feels great on burnt skin, but it also feels good when we're really hot. So if you're out and the AC is nowhere to be seen and you want to keep cool, Lavaderm is really great. I will literally just spray it on my back. And it feels really, really good. I know of women, actually one of them is my aunt in Poland. She used it for when she was going through menopause and she was getting hot flashes. And I was like, please, can you just spray it on your neck? And she's like, nothing works for me. And I was like, just spray it, please. And she tried it. And 2 minutes later, she's like, this stuff really works. So I was like, yeah, you got to try it to believe it. You want to say something about the after sun spray, Dorota?
So I use my own because it wasn't the best option for me personally. So I made my own with aloe vera and distilled water, and I added some lavender, helichrysum, and cooling peppermint to mine. But it's again, just a simple recipe that I've decided to make with my own essential oils. I'm super sensitive, and there are some things that don't jive well with my skin. So that happened to be a product that did not work for me.
Yeah, it does have sea salt in it, and some people do react to the salt, and they will become a little bit red. And Veronica says, I add peppermint to mine. I didn't read the rest, disappeared. But yeah, there are certain oils that you can add to calm the redness and calm the tenderness of the skin. Yeah, the peppermint makes it cooler, correct. Also great oils to add to your own is Copaiba, blue tansy, which is amazing on the skin. I really do love blue tansy. However, you will become blue from it.
If you put too much.
If you put too much, just for a second, I don't know if you can see, but the cap is like really, really blue. I will actually show you. Yeah, it's a very blue essential oil, but you can apply it on your skin, and then after a few minutes, it will like absorb. Roman chamomile is also amazing, very calming for the skin. And frankincense. We know frankincense is great for anything, but it is especially good on the skin, helping with wrinkles and puffiness and all that stuff. So I highly recommend frankincense as well to add to any of your skin products or skincare routine. All right, moving on with skincare. We're still in skincare. In the summer, we expose a lot of our skin, right? So we want to show it nice skin, smooth, no flakes, nothing like that, no cellulite. So my favorite body lotion is Genesis. There's several body lotions that are that you can choose from in Young Living, this is my favorite. I'm not a big fan of lavender smell. It doesn't appeal to me as much. So Genesis is it's a very gentle, like babyish smell, kind of like those baby powders. That's how it smells to me. It does have some flower essential oils like the ylang ylang in it, but it's not overpowering because I'm not a big fan of flower oils. Yes, Dorota.
Okay, I have to interject because I don't want you guys to think this is a feminine product. I actually learned about it from a guy who worked on the phone line in Young Living customer service. I asked him, what's your favorite for a really, really dry skin? And he goes, I'm in Utah. My skin is dry and it's really hot here. Genesis is my favorite product from Young Living. So men do love it. It's a very nice scent on them.
Yep. I was actually before Young Living, a long time ago. My husband is a mechanic and his hands get really, really dry. And, you know, he has open wounds on his finger. Well, he used to have open wounds on his fingers. And before I even knew Young Living, I read about this lotion. Never got it until I was in Young Living, but I read about this lotion that it was one of the best to use, especially for people who work with their hands. So yes, and I love the smell. I can't help it. Okay, another one, and this is more of a feminine product, I want to say, called Cell Light Magic. I'm sorry, and this is a massage oil. It's a smoothing oil, and it has grapefruit essential oil among many other essential oils, and it's great for those areas that need a little special attention, like our thighs, our bellies, maybe butts. Just to make the skin appear smoother. And grapefruit is great for melting away the fat, if I could say that. So I really, really like it. I use it right after shower. So when my skin is still dry, I will take the oil, and keep in mind, this is an oil, okay? I will take this oil and just apply it in the areas that I just told you about. So if there are areas that you don't want to lose any fat, any weight, avoid those areas. All right. And I think that's it for skin, unless Dorotka would like to add anything in skincare.
Did you mention Copaiba?
I did, but you can say a little bit more about it.
So Copaiba is something that I discovered early on in Young Living because it used to be a part of the premium starter kit, and I absolutely fell in love with. I also have traveled to Brazil a few times, and this is an oil that comes from there, and it's taken out of the resin from a Copaiba tree, I believe, and it's good for anything. So skincare, tummy, mood support, happy looking eyes without any extra wrinkles. Okay, I'm gonna just say it. That supports skin beautifully. Another one that go ahead.
I'm gonna chip in, and while you're talking about Copaiba, I actually like to use it under my tongue, especially the seasonal changes. I literally, because I'm like suffering right now because of all the oaks. So I actually, before class, I was like coughing, and I'm like, I have to speak. And I did take one drop underneath my tongue, and I seem to be better. I'm not coughing.
So another one for skin support is tea tree. And that's another versatile oil that can also help with bug repelling, supporting, if there's something going on unsightly on your skin, that can be a really good oil to reach for. That's it.
Mm-hmm. And going back to the seasonal problems, which is recently a big problem for a lot of people. I think it's a difficult year this year. I don't know what's going on with those oaks, but this is a seasonal trio: lemon, lavender, and peppermint. I already have a pre-mixed version sitting on over there in my living room, but I will take like 2 drops of each with a carrier oil, like coconut oil or even olive oil, and I will apply it to the bottom of my feet. I use it on my children as well. I put it on the bottom of their feet, and then whatever is left on my hands, I will literally just put it over here and do some cupping. So 7 deep breaths and out, along with the Copaiba under the tongue. That seems to help me a lot. And also some people swear by Breathe Again or RC. They like to apply that as well. I am a fan of Breathe Again. Also very good if you're exercising. And I know a lot of people now, you know, summer is coming and they're like, I need to lose weight. I need to get more toned. So Breathe Again, Peppermint as well is really good to apply before you work out, to get that energy, to open everything and breathe easier. Talking about losing or supporting our weight, rather, we have an essential oil called Sleek Essence, and it's amazing in the water, in the tea. This is an ingest, like a vitality oil that we can ingest. So we do put it in the water, helps with that weight management. And if you know about Sleek, it's an entire line for weight management. So they have tea, which is, by the way, amazing. And I'm drinking every day. Like, I don't even try to, well, it would be nice to lose weight. But I'm drinking it just because I like the taste of it. And then they have capsules with the sleep, with the the weight supporting essential oils in there. They have a whole bunch of things in Sleek line. All right, moving on. I forgot one more thing with the skin. Ladies, we do tend to shave a little bit more in the summer. So my favorite shave oil is the Mira shave oil. And a lot of people are like, when do I use it? I remember in last class, people were like, do I put it after I shave or before? This is actually to use while you're shaving. So I will put it right before, like I take 2 pumps, put it on my legs, and then shave. It gives that smoother shave. You don't cut yourself, helps with the bumps after. So, and it smells amazing. Majanka taught me something about this shave oil. She uses it as a perfume. So I will take, I do like the smell as well. So I will take a drop and literally just apply it behind my ears, and it smells amazing. And I have this bottle probably for 2.5 years now. So it's very concentrated. You literally need like 1 to 2 pumps on your leg to shave. So that's really awesome. Okay. There you go, Magdalena. You just learned something. Okay, let's move on to hand sanitizer. We all need hand sanitizer, at least these days, right? So I like the small ones because I can just drop it in my kids' backpacks. You know, there's going to be a lot of like hiking now and just being out and about because the weather is nicer. So you definitely want to keep the hand sanitizer around. And what I do is I buy the big bottle, and then Dorota, I think I saw you with the big bottle. You want to show us the big bottle?
I just put it away because I saw you with the small one, but this is the big one, and you can even stick it in your car. You know, right. It's really fantastic.
Yeah. And it's a little cheaper to get the big one. So I get the big one and then just refill the small ones because they're more heavy. All right. What else? Well, I'm going to move on to like dietary things right now. And then Dorota will continue talking about certain other things. But first thing first, I don't know if you can see, but this is a frozen Ninja packet. I keep them in a freezer right now. My kids love it because we drink Ninja every day. But in the winter, in the fall, we have it in big bottles. And then I just pour it in shot glasses and we have it in the morning. In the summer, when it gets warmer, my kids love it frozen. So they eat it like popsicles. I freeze it and then I just cut it over here and they eat it like popsicles. Sometimes I will throw it for them in the lunch bag. So I highly recommend this. I know of some people who kids are not big fan of drinking the Ninja. However, when they freeze it, the kids love it. So that might be a way to go. All right. And we eat a lot of fruits and veggies now, right? That the weather is nice and a lot more fruits and veggies are available and they're more local. So I know some people, they like to buy local, and if it's not local, they try to avoid it. So we have a tendency, at least in our house, to eat much more fruits and vegetables once the weather gets nicer. And you have to wash your fruits and veggies well. This is my favorite wash for the fruits and veggies. It's a Thieves Fruit and Veggie Soak. And it's ultra concentrated. I know the bottle is not that big, but it's ultra concentrated, will last you a long, long time. What I do is I fill a bowl, and I just had it, my husband must have put it away. I fill a big bowl of water, and then I will take 1 capful of this, which is not a lot at all, into that bowl, and then I will soak all my veggies with and fruits. With the berries, you literally want to just throw them in for 30 seconds and take them out and put it in a clean water and then wash it off, because sometimes you get that aftertaste. But with things like apples, tomatoes, things that have thicker skin, I tend to leave it for much longer than berries. And you can even see on, like, especially on the grapes, there's like a whitish residue when I buy it. And keep in mind, I tried to buy everything organic and it's still not as clean as we would like it to be. And so on the grapes, like, you can see the white residue literally gone after I soak it for maybe 2-3 minutes in the Thieves soak. So very important to wash your veggies, fruit and veggies very well, even the organic ones. And then moving on to water, we do need to drink a lot more water in the summer, I'm sorry, because we do sweat out a lot of it. And we have those vitality essential oils like orange, lemon, lime that you can add to water. Also, by the way, very good to add to beer. If you're a beer drinker, a drop of like lime or citrus fresh even is amazing. And maybe Veronica can say something about that because she taught me that trick. Veronica, are you with us? You want to mention anything? Or are you away from your phone?
No, I'm here. Yes, if you want your beer to taste like artisan beer, add a drop of citrus fresh to the glass, of course, glass, and then pour your beer, and it tastes amazing, delicious. And on this trick, I actually learned it at the studio from Agnieszka. I didn't learn it, I learned it here. So, and it's only one way: no more beer without citrus fresh. It's just like no more coffee without peppermint.
We all learn from each other. Yes, very important thing that you mentioned, glass. So whenever we use essential oils, and especially when we drink it, we do want to put it in a glass versus plastic. So keep that in mind. And another thing I like to use is electrolytes in my water in the summer. And I'm looking because we have 4 different ones actually. We have the Vitality Drops with electrolytes, and we have 2 flavors. We have the grapefruit bergamot, and we have the lavender lemonade. All right, so those are the 2 with the electrolytes, and this one is running low. I feel my kids have been adding it to their water to take to school, and they really, really like it. There's 2 new ones that came out, and they're actually not with electrolytes, but they have a naturally derived caffeine, and they're called Vitality Drops Plus Energy. And we have the spearmint tangerine, and we have the jade lemon berry, which a lot of people really like this flavor. I am a big fan of both, but when we did a census with our friends, a lot of them preferred this one. So what we do is we literally take water in glass, all right, and we take 1 squirt. So a drop was not going to go until you actually press There you go. So we have 1 squirt in here. You do want to swirl it around. I don't have anything with me right now. And then you can add water, and it's so much tastier, especially if you're not a big fan of drinking just regular water without any flavor. This is really, really yummy. All right. And the last vitality oils that I want to talk to you about is the oils that we can add to our barbecue meat. I am actually going to share, after this video, I will share with you like some recipes that we can use essential oils in. One of them is meat marinade. I know there's a black pepper, and I'm sorry, I don't have the vitality on me, but it does come in a vitality bottle. So just keep that in mind that you want to use vitality, even though the essential oils are the same inside. The label is created for ingestion. The vitality label is created for ingestion and for food, for consumption. There are really a lot of vitality essential oils that you can use for marinating your meat. There's a black pepper, there's dill, there's celery seed. You can use lemon, lime if you like that. There's cilantro, thyme, many, many different ones. So I'm not going to mention all of them, but I will share the recipes with you. And I think this is all I wanted to share with you. There's a few other things that Dorotka wanted to mention. So I'm letting Dorotka speak now.
Thank you. So first of all, before I move on to the things that I want to talk about, I want to tell you guys, when you start cooking with Vitality essential oils, please make sure to use a is it Q-tip, like a wooden stick, toothpick, and dip it in that essential oil and add it to your recipe that way, because they're so potent that you might ruin your dish if you put too much. Cilantro is one of those that you can overdo. Black pepper, not so much. And also the lemon, lime, you can be pretty liberal, but like lemongrass, you can really overdo it. So be careful, just go slow, except for Mark. She'll go.
I love lemongrass in my Thai dishes, but the thyme, one of those you didn't mention, thyme is the one where I will dip the toothpick because it's very, very strong.
Very strong. So oregano. Savory. Yes, definitely. All right. So moving on, I'm going to segue into food items because that's what we're talking about. So if you're going to be eating, be sure to use enzymes. I cannot go on without these 2 different enzymes, and I'm very intuitive, and I feel like my body is telling me take this one or take this one. Allerzyme, I will take more for when I feel like I've eaten things I shouldn't have, and that helps me just do better with the ingestion and digestion of those foods that I've tried. The essential zymes 4, I feel like I've been using it more with my meals when I remember to take it. I really feel better when I do. And this one comes in capsules, and you take both of them with your meal. So if you're traveling and you feel like you're gonna be eating foods that might be questionable and not cooking so much, be sure to invest in your enzymes. Okay. Another thing that I like to do is to bring Inner Defense with me. This is a year-round supplement for our family. We have it on Essential Rewards and get it every single month, at least 1 bottle, because we found that we need it almost every month. It is not just for supporting your immune system, but even if you have issues with your belly and feel like you've done something you shouldn't have, this supplement can be super helpful. It does have thieves and thyme and oregano in it. So like it's super powerful and can fight some of the things that are going on in your belly as well as in your immune system. I don't know if you want to add anything, Marta, to this Inner Defense, how you use it.
Yes, I would like to mention that when you're using it, it's so strong. You do want to use probiotics with it. So
Oh,
just keep
that's a
in
good.
mind, and you want to keep it as far away from when you're taking the inner defense. So if you're taking inner defense at 8 in the morning and then 8 in the afternoon, make sure that at like that 2, 3 p.m. you do take your probiotics.
Mhm. Okay, so since we're talking about immune system, there are two incredible, actually there are many incredible essential oils that we have for supporting immune system. And we want to stay well wherever we travel. And the oils that I take with me are Thieves and Exodus 2. So I think of them as family. This one is a modern version, and this one is the ancient version. So Israelites in the biblical times used a mixture of essential oils, and it was basically concocted or put together by Gary Young to duplicate that effect. Thieves was created by people in the Middle Ages, so still pre-ancient, who were robbing bodies of people during the Black Plague, and they weren't getting sick. So that tells you that this really helps keep you well. So just those oils are the ones you want to travel with and have on hand. And sometimes all you need to do is put it on your hand and inhale it. Sometimes you want to put it on your belly. Sometimes you can use it in a capsule or like with a glass of water, or you could add it to your tea, or you could add it to juice, or whatever you prefer, even a teaspoon of honey. Okay, next one that is super immune supportive is Mountain Savory. I would bring oregano, but I can't find it. Mountain Savory and oregano are similar in smell and in their properties. They have a lot of phenols, and phenols are the cleansing compounds which help to get rid of bad stuff. So think of this, as well as oregano, as a powerful essential oil that can help boost your immune system and get rid of things you don't want in your body. I apply it on my spine or put it in a capsule, and just change it with the inner defense. If I've been doing too much inner defense, I'll switch it to Mountain Savory or just oregano or Thieves. Another one I want to talk about, I cannot leave my house without it when I travel, is Digest. And this is to help improve digestion, support your digestion. I put it on my belly, I add it to my tea or a little bit of water and just gulp it down, and it helps make everything better in my tummy. Again, probiotic would be another one to have on hand if you're using these powerful essential oils. Okay, next one that I want to talk about, if you're going to be active this summer, be sure to grab some AminoWise. And this is not a supplement that we often talk about. And I feel it's totally underrated, but it's such a phenomenal product. My husband actually hooked me on it because he asked me, what could I use for recovery? And I started digging into it and found out about AminoWise. So this would be a product I use after working physically, doing some, lifting or working out or doing gardening or just being on the go all day long. And I need little pick me up, something to help me recover. So I would just take a scoop of it, add to my water and just drink it. And hold on. Oh, this one is unopened, so I won't show you, but it's a beautiful pink powder and tastes pretty yummy. Some people don't like it. I actually love it. So this is my go-to. Okay, if you are traveling abroad, okay, go ahead, Marta.
I just wanted to tell you to be careful what you're adding it to. At first, I thought it was more like a protein powder because my husband uses it, and I was like, "Oh, let me try it." And I think I added it to coffee or something.
No, it's very
It has
fruity.
berries. Yes, it has like that berry flavor. It was
Yeah.
horrible. So now if I have it, I do add it to like shakes or water, and then it's fine.
Water, it's delicious. If you can, mix it really well. If you have that little whipper, like a bzzz that whips, that's a good tool to use with it. It helps the powder break down and mix in water a little better. Okay, we didn't talk about this product, para-free, in our last class, but I think it's important to mention it if you're traveling abroad and you're worried about eating things that might have some unclean things in them. This is one to take with you. So this obviously addresses bugs and
Parasites.
okay, thanks. You said it. All
It's
right.
para-free, right? Free of parasites.
Yeah, para-free. Okay. So another product I'm going to talk about is BLM. If you have achy muscles, bones, or ligaments, this is something you want to bring on with you and just ingest it. It supports your muscles, it supports the bones and the ligaments. Another one, Valor. And I don't have it with me here, but Deep Relief. So oh, thank you. And Deep Relief would be the third product that I would use to address any aching body parts. If you're going to be getting into activities such as playing beach ball or swimming a lot or running or hiking or whatever you want to do this summer, those are the products you want to have on hand. Okay. Traveling can be taxing, and M-grain can help tremendously. Along with peppermint, it can help with, loud kids in the car or a spouse that plays music, which you may not like, or whatever it is. Just get some M-grain and help your head get a break from all that craziness. So I don't have Lime Vitality on me, but Marta mentioned it. I have a big bottle. It's the same product inside both. Marta, if you can show your Lime Vitality, that would be great. You don't have it either?
Not
All
here,
right.
somewhere.
Okay, that's fine. So lime is my summer oil. I like to diffuse it, and it makes me happy. And I love to add it to my mojitos or anything happy drink, virgin or non-virgin. This is the oil that I must have all summer long. Okay, during the, I don't have it with me again, but cedar wood, as well as copaiba, as well as orange are the oils I want to have for sleep support. So my trio is cedarwood, orange, and copaiba, and I diffuse it or apply it to my neck and shoulders. It helps me relax and sleep better if I'm in a place that I haven't visited yet and, just need to unwind and sleep peacefully. And last supplement that I mentioned, just because I have an issue with my thyroid and also with my adrenals. So the product that I love having is Thyromin. I don't take it year round, but I do feel like there are periods of time when I'm stressed, when I need extra support, and Thyromin helps me support my adrenals as well as my thyroid. So if you have thyroid issues, I would take it at night. If you have fatigue and adrenal support needs, I would take it during the day. Lately, I have been taking it in the morning, 2 capsules, just to stay energized. And the bonus of taking it, I don't feel as hungry as I usually do throughout the day. And I intermittent fast, so I will take this in the morning. Even though I'm fasting, I'll just take it with 2 glasses of water and go about my day. And today, 4 p.m., my fast lasted almost 20 hours. I was fine and didn't feel like I had to eat a cow to survive after this fasting period. So this is an excellent product to have on hand and try it out. I mean, it is a must have for me. And that would be all. I mean, if you are into also, if you need support with your muscles and have a spouse that's willing to give you a massage, I would say relaxation. 1 second, I'll grab it.
And relaxation is very nice throughout the year. So not just for the
So
summer.
this is relaxation oil, and I like to have it with me even when I travel, just to help me relax at night and relax my muscles. And it just smells beautifully. You can also use it as a perfume. Actually, I'm gonna take a little pump of it and enjoy it right now.
And
Smells
when
great, and it feels really good on your skin.
Thank you, Dorota. And when you were talking, I realized I forgot one thing. I forgot to talk about the Bon Voyage kit.
Oh yes, yes.
Right. When you said travel, I was like, oh my God. I guess we've been so out of it. Like we don't travel as much, and because of the whole situation now in the world. And I totally forgot, but I have my Bon Voyage kit, and I take it with me anywhere I go. And it has like nice size. Sorry, my battery is dying. It has like nice size sample products, but they're not really sample. Like they're gonna last you a while.
Well,
So they have the shampoo, conditioner, bath and shower gel, the mouthwash, toothpaste. It does come with a toothbrush, which I got rid of already because it's been a while since I got the kit. Has the Genesis hand and body lotion, the one I spoke about. It has the Art Light moisturizing cream for the face. It also has floss, which my daughter just stole recently. So, and I think that's it in the Bon Voyage kit. And it's really nice because it comes with this pouch, and it has a see-through, as you can see, it has a see-through sides. So if you're going on an airplane, you don't have to use a Ziploc. You don't have to unpack. Yes, Veronica, it is. And I think, oh, by the way, and so I told you I have it for quite a while. What I do is I literally refill those bottles. The toothpaste, you can get the small size separately, but these I will refill with the big bottles of the same items, and then I just take them on the go. Yeah, so that's it.
I do have one more thing that I forgot to mention is stress. So travel can be really fun, but it can be also stressful. So be sure to grab your Valor, your peace and calming, your stress away. What else is your favorite? Tranquil, maybe? And other essential oils that are grounding and calming for you. Sacred Mountain, frankincense. What's going on with me today?
It's late night.
It's late. So, Marta, if you can mention your favorite oils for keeping calm and stress-free.
Yeah, so that would probably be Stress Away. Stress Away. There's also Seedlings Calm. If you like, my kids like peace and calming. So when they need to come down, I do need to put it in the diffuser or let them smell out of the bottle. And
Gentle baby also very nice option.
Yes. I think it's time to call Marzenka.
Okay.
And
thank you.
So guys, I think this is all we wanted to share. Do we have any questions? We're going to stay recording for probably another minute before we stop. But if you guys don't mind asking questions while we are recording, or if you have a comment or want to share something, please do so right now. And I'm going to check out the chat because I saw a message.
Okay, I'm here if you need me to stop recording, guys.
Oh, thank you, Marjan. Yeah, I guess we can stop recording. Thank you so much, everyone. And you can stay if you have to ask off of recording.
Thank you.